Dmitry Orlov, the former Cap, was knocked down. Here's a chance for Jordan Martinook, and a good stop made by Thompson. Martinook sent it back to the line. Orlov in behind the net. Seth Jarvis played it off. It winds up with Chatfield. Orlov had it blocked up high by his former teammate Tom Wilson. Way out of the net to play it Anderson. Ahead it comes to Jarvis. Crowd roared as Wilson collided with Chatfield. Chatfield's a villain here in Washington. That one deflected just wide by Martinook. It's 142 combined penalty minutes. There's a chance down low for Robinson as he jammed it to the net front. Now Slavin. That hit bodies out in front.
The Caps have been in the offensive zone 19 seconds of the first 6 minutes.
And the Caps look to turn it the other way and cannot. And a beautiful pad save by Thompson on Jordan Stahl.
It's two terrific stops. One on Slavin, one on Hall.
Power play goals against Montreal. Here's Jarvis shorthanded. And that one, not a lot on it. And turned aside. Mark Jankowski out there killing the penalty. Penalty on Sebastian Aho. Carlson moved in with some room. Has it back. Ovechkin, a one-timer. And it's stopped by Anderson. Looked like it might have hit Wilson out in front of the net. Shot by Ovechkin, broke his stick.
And there's not many guys that can shoot the puck from the position Ovechkin did. It's on his back foot. He's way out at the top of the circle. And as Wilson's stick breaks and Freddie Anderson makes the save, the puck's sitting right there. That's a good save for Anderson.
His team has been in the 7 years he's taken the playoffs. They really have everybody available. Carlson put it right into the midsection of Anderson, who had a clean look at that. With an overtime win in Game 7 here in Washington, the only win by the visiting team in that series. Gostisbehere keeps going, and a glove save made by Logan Thompson. Two very good face-off men on this draw, Aho and Dubois. Carolina wins another. Svechnikov has it ricochet, and it came right to the post, skated away by Tom Wilson. Dubois had an excellent first season here in Washington. Tried to feed Chychrun, and Aho took it away.
Man, he's good. He comes back and takes away a scoring chance again.
9th year already for Sebastian Aho, all with the Carolina Hurricanes. Svechnikov from a tough angle, and Thompson elects to. Was a Capital, now a Kane. Van Riemsdyk the other way around. Leonard put it on net, stopped by Anderson. Off to Kotkaniemi. Still not a shot on goal on the power play. Now there is. Hall rebound free as Thompson couldn't corral it. Martinook put it on net. Off the pads of Thompson. Chatfield's shot goes wide.
An underrated player brought in as a free agent. He's had a very good year.
Svechnikov turns and fires. That sounded like it caught some pipe on the way out of the rink.
Their face-off win for Carolina, and the Svechnikov shot beats.
Shot volume, but still no score. Here's Blake with some skating room, dumps it back. Aho had it kicked out by Thompson. The big netminder, 6'4", 207 pounds, 28 years old. Last year with Vegas, down low, Roy puts a backhand right on.
While they're breaking this up, Brandon Duhaime's arguing with the official. He thought he got hit in the face a little earlier. Matt Roy comes all the way up from the blue line, finds a little seam to take that pass from Duhaime, and Anderson's able to hold his ground and just use his body to block this one.
Going back to the regular season, it's their 70th period of 30-plus shot attempts. Down low, the puck on the stick of Strome. He never did get a shot off. The next closest team in terms of 30 shot attempts or more in a period in the league this year is Colorado. They had 37 such periods, just about half as many. He did not have enough time. He fortunately got away with it. Brent Burns, 40 years old. What a terrible turnover. And Dubois hit the post.
Scoring chance. Everything that Carolina did to them in the first period. Dubois hits the same crossbar that Svechnikov did in the first period. Svechnikov shot.
And Dubois rang one off the pipe. There's a blast by Van Riemsdyk. And it's frozen by Frederik Andersen. Stankoven played it off for Chatfield. He centers. It comes off the wall to Taylor Hall, and a tip out in front by Stankoven. Gostisbehere off of Walker. Ricochets off Martinook into the corner. And the Caps finally cleared. Duhaime got it out. Now Protas has Dowd coming. Protas scores! Alexi Protas with the first goal of game one.
This is one of the things Protas has improved on so much. When the turnover is here, he uses his reach, but watch him skate away into space. Last year, a little clunky with his skating. He worked hard to get into better shape. Now he moves that huge frame up the ice. That wrister is perfect. 30 goals.
Nearly midway through the second period now. 1-0 Washington. Jarvis on the forehand, and a glove save made by Logan Thompson.
Developing into one of the better forwards in the National Hockey League.
Ovechkin slams into Stahl. Another turnover. Beauvillier stopped by Andersen.
Stahl on the boards. That creates this turnover, and Beauvillier has a chance from in front. It hits the shaft of the goal.
And at age 33, he's bounced around a lot in recent years. Said he would like some stability. Svechnikov missed the net.
That's 2 crossbars for Svechnikov. Man, Jackson Blake makes a terrific pass here. Ding, and up into the net again. When we asked Rod Brindamore about why Jackson Blake was so good as a young player this year, he said he's got a courage to him.
Ovechkin's out of the box. Washington back at full strength, 15.5 to go. That one's off the pipe, the 5th of the night.
Seth Jarvis beats Logan Thompson. Another one off the goalpost.
And the Capitals will change with 10.5 to go. Orlov. Hall got it in. Van Riemsdyk took it away. Dangerous play. Out in front, they score! Stankoven, as they take advantage of a Washington turnover and tie the game at 1.
Shooter, he's a volume shooter. The turnover from Kotkaniemi, and in the NHL, that is all day to shoot the puck. Stankoven has enough time to get it, turn, square, and beat Thompson over the glove. As finally the Hurricanes break through.
And anxiety palpable from the crowd now as the Canes have tied it. Here they come again with numbers. Kotkaniemi, now Hall, and it hops over the net. And he got wiped out by Chatfield. Dubois still down behind the net. Thompson out of the net. Had to get back in for a rocket.
And as the puck's cleared down the edge, whoops.
Oh boy.
Thompson made that a lot more difficult for himself. Svechnikov.
That the next goal is going to win the game. And here comes Leonard, the rookie. Ryan Leonard took it to the backhand and missed.
Watch Shane Gostisbehere. He's in this battle. He's the one that actually passes it to Ryan Leonard. He's in a puck battle on the boards. Leonard wants to get this around the right pad of Freddie Andersen. Andersen spreads out and takes away the bottom of the net.
Now Orlov around behind for Martinook. That one goes back to the point to Slavin. And they score! Jacob Slavin through a screen. Carolina wins game 1 in overtime.
Is just off the ice, and that's where this puck slides through. Martinook to Slavin, and it goes right underneath near the toe of Logan Thompson. Watch where this puck goes. Right underneath where the pad bends, in the crook of the pad. Jacob Slavin, second of the playoffs.